Hops are wonderful things. A member of the cannabis family without which we wouldn't have the bitter citric flavour in our beer that gives so much of its character. But this is not the only reason for hopping a beer. Pre-bubonic plague, hops were not really used in beer, and what we had was a sort of spiced ale full of all sorts of stuff from pepper, honey, pine needles, rosemary and powdered crab claw to try and disguise that the beer rapidly went bad. Hops were discovered in the 9th century, and over time they began to be added to beer, and it was discovered that hops acted as a natural preservative and stopped beer spoiling almost immediately. Hildegard von Bingen was a massive advocate of hops, and you should go and find my video on her. Fascinating woman. Suddenly, people could make beer for a tenth of the cost, and it lasted twice as long. This was fantastic news for brewers, but not for the church. The spices needed to flavour ale brought in a lot of money, and the church owned those spice businesses. Hops made these spices obsolete, and therefore were kept hush-hush. And as the church monopolised the brewing industry, this was an easy secret to keep. Then the bubonic plague happened, leaving a third of Europe dead, and monasteries short of manpower could not produce enough ale to meet demand, and so commercial breweries arrived, and the secret of hops was released to the world. People tried to prevent this, including Henry VII, a load of archbishops and the odd European princeling. Even in Shrewsbury, just up the road from me, some of the people who profited from the ale trade labelled it as a wicked and pernicious weed. But in spite of the pointless conservatism, hops took off and beer became beer. Cheaper and better quality, hops permanently changed public taste. And old ale was no more. Modern beer had arrived. Cheers.